Make yourself a habit tracker. That's it. Just get it done. This has to be the single greatest advice I could give you over how to build better habits. There's a very big reason why things like habit trackers work. They get you addicted to having better habits. It's almost as if you can imagine how a video game works. Let's say a race car video game. So you basically win a race, you earn some coins from that, and then you use those coins to buy a better car in the video game. The coins give you a reason to win the race. If the coins were not to be there, winning the race would have been a bit more monotonous, a bit like okay-ish, but not really that enjoyable of a task. Yeah, sure, I'm still racing and fast, but giving me the coins motivates me even more. The video game, the people who made this video game, they totally understand that. And that is why they give you coins so you can buy a better car. The coins is the reason for you to win races. Exactly just like that. Habit trackers use that same ideology, in which basically you get the ticks. As soon as you get the habit done, you get the tick. You are even more happier to just get the tick on the wall than you were doing the habit, because you just wanted the tick. And it's so beneficial. It makes you addicted. That's exactly what I've been since the past 1 month. If you can see the habit tracker right there, that's what I've been since the past 1 month. Addicted to getting the ticks. It works on a simple monkey do, monkey celebrate kind of an analogy. If you look at it more like deeply, you'll simply understand there's a simple monkey do, you do the habit, and monkey celebrate, you get the tick, you get the victory for the day. It just works on that. It's so interesting on how this simple analogy builds you such an addiction over having a habit tracker, over getting better habits in your life done every single day. Daily wins. It's so important to have these kind of daily wins. It makes you addicted to get those daily wins done. And it's so addictive. How do you make a habit tracker? Well, basically, what you have to do is have a piece of paper, jot down the habits that you want to follow for the next few months, write down the date. So let's say today is 11th May. Write down 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 till the space in the paper allows you to. And then you, every single day from now on, track your good habits. Every single time you do the good habit that you listed down in your habit tracker, you get a tick. Make sure that the habit tracker is not on your phone, it's a paper. On phone, I just feel like on phone it's never serious. It never works on the phone. Yeah, sure, you have the habit tracker on your phone, great, but it never works there. To have the habit tracker on a piece of paper and then have the piece of paper to be sticked to your wall, which holds you accountable all the time, looks at you dead in the eye every single day that you need to get this work done. It is so crucial. You must listen to me when I'm saying this. You must have it on your wall. You must. Now, it is also quite similar if you try to like copy this kind of thing into multiple other areas of life, this kind of tracking your habit kind of analogy. If you have a bit of brain, you would see that this is the same thing that bodybuilders do. They track each and every single one of the piece of food that they eat. Okay, maybe not bodybuilders, because like they, eat shit food if it fits your macros. Like that's also quite famous with the big bodybuilders. But any person who is fit, who is on self-improvement, you would see them tracking their food items, tracking their calories, seeing if, okay, so how much protein will I get from this food and this food and this food. Exactly just like that. Here you're tracking your habits. Simple as that. What does benefit do you get from tracking your food? You're more conscious about your food, because now you cannot eat an ice cream, because if you do, you'll have to write that down, on your tracker, like MyFitnessPal or whatever, and you need to see that, oh, I actually made a loss eating that. Why did I eat that? So much of sugar, so much of this, so much of that. It holds you accountable. Just like that, having a habit tracker, it holds you accountable. It requires you to check in. A habit tracker holds you so much accountable for the habits that you're not gonna fall off from them. Like randomly an exam comes and you stop doing that meditation that you were doing, and then 6 months later the exam is already done, but because you couldn't do the meditation for that month, you now don't meditate because it was difficult to gain the momentum back up. A habit tracker could have saved you from that. For you to just track 10 seconds of meditation every single day during the exam season would have saved you from falling completely off from meditation. You can use this same analogy in any single good habit that you know that you want to implement in your life. And the single greatest action step that I can give you in this video is to make yourself a habit tracker. Immediately, do this right now. I'm talking to you. You get yourself a piece of paper, get yourself a pen, make the habit tracker, jot down the habits, jot down the dates, make the lines between the habits. Just do that right now. This is a test to make sure that to know that are you even capable of holding good habits. This is a good habit that I'm telling you, which is taking action. If you're not going to do this good habit, how are you going to sustain all those habits on the habit tracker? This is a test. You must do this. Get yourself a piece of paper, get yourself a pen, and make the habit tracker. Not on the phone, not on the computer. No, that doesn't work. I want it on the paper, and then stick it to your wall. Stick it to your wall every single day. Follow those habits. Now, one thing that you will face every single time is that it's very difficult to gain the momentum when you have big work blocks in your habit tracker. Imagine waking up and seeing on an hour of run on your habit tracker. You will go back to sleep, idiot. You'll go back to sleep. You know this yourself. I will too. If I wake up, I see that I have to go for a 1 hour of run. I could say that, oh man, no, I won't sleep. I will get up and David Goggins. Oh. But at that moment, when I'm actually being tested, I know I will go back to sleep. I know it. I will go back to sleep. I'm like, oh, it's okay. I'll do the run. Just 2 more minutes, and I'll go for the run. 2 more minutes, and I sleep for another hour. I sleep for another hour after saying I'm gonna sleep for 2 minutes. I myself will fail if the first thing that I see on my habit tracker is a 50-minute, 1 hour, 2 hour ruck run. I will fail. I will go back to sleep. 2 hours, who's gonna do that? I'm not doing that. I'm going to sleep. And that is why this is like the one greatest advice that you need on how to make that habit tracker implementable in your life. It's very simple. Just have smaller habits to start with in the day. So let's say you wake up. Imagine the first few habits that you want. What you need to focus on as soon as you wake up, you need to get as many ticks as you can so that you're in that positive reinforcement kind of vibe. That you're not going negatively downwards, you're going positively upwards. Even make a habit so simple that just waking up you get the tick. You wake up at 6 a.m. Oh, great. I woke up at my time, so I got the tick. Maybe you wake up and like smile or maybe do like a 30 seconds of prayer to God, just blessed to wake up. And you hit the tick in the prayer section. You wake up, you go to the cold shower, then after like waking up, you smile, that's 1 tick. You woke up at 6 a.m., that's another tick. You do like a 3 minutes of like a not exactly blessing, but like prayer for God on the bed just to start the day off. You get another tick. You get up now, go into the cold shower, you get the 4th tick of the day. Then maybe you come back, meditate for 3-4 minutes, you get the 5th tick. Slowly and slowly our habits are getting tougher. If you can notice, waking up was very easy. The next difficult task was slightly difficult, was smiling. You did that. The next difficult task, slightly difficult, was doing the 3 minutes of prayer. You did that. Then slightly more difficult doing the cold shower. Slightly more difficult doing 3 to 5 minutes of meditation. And by the time you have done these 5 habits, like simple habits, not gonna take you more than 10 minutes, and you've already gotten 5 ticks to start the day with. Now imagine 30 minutes later from this situation that we are talking about in the morning, you have to have a 1 hour of workout. You're going to be motivated to do that. You're going to look at that habit tracker, you're going to see the 5 ticks, and you're going to go, you know what? I'm going to go for that workout. I'm going to do the workout. I'm going to do the 1 hour of run because I'm motivated. I'm going to get another tick and another and another and another. It's just you slowly, very slowly. Don't go for like a 10 minutes, 20 minutes of meditation to start the day off with. If you haven't even meditated for any time in the day, any time in your life before, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, too much, bro. Too much. Start very small. Wake up, you got the tick. Smile, another tick. Prayer, 3 minutes, another tick. Cold shower, another tick. Meditation for 3 minutes, another tick. Simple habits to start the day off with so you can gain the momentum slowly. You are in that positive reinforcement. You're feeling good about yourself. You're feeling nice that you're getting so many habits done. Then when you go and hit your workout, do you think that you will go, oh man, I'm a bit tired today, I'm just going to do 30 minutes instead of an hour? No, you will go and hit that workout like a madman. You will go and hit that workout like you are never going to get to work out ever again. Because you're happy, because you want to get another tick. You're seeing 5 ticks before anybody has even woken up in your house. You're going to be motivated to do that workout. So start smaller in the day. When you're setting up these habits for yourself, start smaller. Start with smaller habits in the day. Small habits, slowly and slowly and slowly. It's like the snowball effect. Slowly and slowly, the snowball rolling down the hill will gain momentum, speed, and it will gain its mass because it's collecting snowball as it's moving. So make sure you start small and then slowly and slowly get to the bigger habits. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Jai Jagannath.